Having begun his journalistic career some 50 years ago, 67-year-old Oswald Brown would tell you that journalism has been his life's calling. But that's certainly not to say he's happy with the way the field is headed here in the Bahamas, particularly following his termination from the Freeport News, a subsidiary of the Nassau Guardian. In fact, Mr. Brown believes he was fired as a direct result of a scathing article he wrote that appeared in the Freeport News last week that levied some serious claims against Prime Minister Hubert Ingram.
They called it retirement that got me fired. I expressed those in the column. My column always appeared in The Guardian. The Guardian refused to run the column. The amazing thing is, if they had to refuse to run another column, I may have quit. If they tell me their policy, I can write editorials around their policy, but that's their policy. But things that appear under my name, those are my views.
Mr. Brown said he didn't even get a chance to say goodbye to the staff at the Freeport News when he left.
I'm asked to sign a release form, turn in my keys, and I asked for time to clean up my office, and they call it retirement. How do you retire like that?
As far as Mr. Brown sees things, his termination is evidence that politics is a deadly threat to free speech in the Bahamas.
It becomes a dangerous situation when a newspaper starts to censor what a journalist writes. See, the whole press freedom goes down the drain like this. And I've never been someone to be afraid in my mind. Never, 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 never. I probably never will. And I've suffered for it in the past and I'll probably suffer for it in the future. But I will not compromise my journalistic principles for anything in the world. But the Bahamian people better wake up.
So what's next for Mr. Brown? He said he has given serious thought to moving back to Washington, D.C., where for many years he lived and worked as editor of the Washington Observer. But he'd also tell you there's no better place in the world to live than Grand Bahama. That said, Mr. Brown plans to lay low for a while, relax, and possibly write a few books before making any major decisions. Reporting from Grand Bahama, I'm Vanessa Clark for JCN News.